you're basically in that kind of lane there with 450 and Dexter Dapsin. You have a woman, like a personal woman.
Yeah.
So how you manage that with that kind of image there and the kind of music you put out?
I just feel like relationship and thing is not really for me, but I still try. At the end of the day, she had to know the code.
What is the code that she have to know? I don't understand.
No, she had to know certain things that come with the music. I wouldn't be on
certain things like what?
Like girl wanting to give me the cunt. Son,
you taking girl cunt?
No, me taking the cunt. I telling them keep the cunt and money, but they go out pass it.
So you know, slip and slide and drop in a some cunt.
I tolerate men.
We live in a risky world, you know? Yeah. So I can say. And, you know, we explore.
Men should always spend on a woman.
Appreciation is a big man.
Hi there. Need a ride? We've got you covered. With SK and Cabs, booking a ride takes 3 easy steps. I'm not that type of ride there. Come on now. Enter your pickup and drop off location. Choose your payment method. Get connected to a driver. You're on your way to your destination. If you're an Apple user, download SK Cabs in the Apple Store. And if you're an Android user, unfortunately the app is still private, so you'd have to send your email to our WhatsApp. And also, remember to follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates, promotion, and maybe a few surprises along the way. So what are you waiting for? Download SK Cabs now and follow us on Instagram. SK Cabs. Transportation made easy. Welcome back, or welcome to another episode of the Perspectives Podcast. Today we're there in the South. Is it? There will be multiple interviews today. Because my trip is kind of winding down in Trinidad, but Bravo said we have to touch South before we leave. Is it? And the first artist we have from the South, well, I don't know if he's actually from the South, but the first artist I'm interviewing in the South is the man himself, Teflon. Mano Bravo says for the ladies, you know. What I go on Teflon?
But I'm from the South. Let me correct you one time. I'm from South.
Where exactly in South are you from? Where?
Laramine.
Where?
Laramine.
What kind of community that?
It normal, just plenty fight down, and it's a kind of envious kind of community. Everybody is fight down, everybody die. I really move out from that area now, if you understand what I'm saying.
When you say fight down, what do you mean?
Like, no matter how good you try to be, people always seeing the bad side of it, and you understand? Yeah. Like plenty haters. Your own family hating on you. They don't want to see you do better. You understand?
So, what was life like growing up for you in the South?
Life was, I wouldn't say hard, but it wasn't easy at the same time now. It was normal, like you're happy because you're a child and nothing to study, if you understand. So everything normal, even if bad things going on, it's not really bad to you because you're a child. You understand what I'm saying?
So you actually went through high school, went through primary and high school, finished your studies?
Nah, drop out of school.
How come?
Well, in Form 1, that is when you now finish primary school, and you're going into secondary school, like the first form.
Oh, the first form in high school?
Yeah.
How come?
Because I get into a fight with a girl, and my grandmother, my father was a kind of, I wouldn't say criminal, I would say criminal. Not a, I don't know how to explain it, I don't want to say criminal, but he went down the wrong path in life, you understand what I'm saying? So my grandmother now was trying to steer me different. So when it was the second term in Form 1, so it had a girl and thing, she lashed me in my nose and thing, and we get into a fight. My grandmother take me out of government school and send me to private school. But the private school she sent me to now was a school called Joshua Generation, where them teaching you about more God thing than schoolwork itself. So I complained to my grandmother, I say, Granny, this ain't making no sense and thing. So she take me out of that school, send me to the next private school, which was St. Kevin's. I didn't like that school neither. I complained about it. Then I went to Pleasantville, which is government school again, because them take me for football and thing. You understand? 'Cause I used to play football at the time I wasn't studying no singing thing. And then go on to that government school there now. And same time, COVID come and hit. So I was in Form 5, COVID come and hit. And I started to sing at the same time. So them time is online class and things, so I just...
So wait, you were getting into trouble during all this time going to school?
Nah, I was not.
Oh, so from that one fight there in a farm one and Granny basically start to steer you in the right direction. You were following Granny's instructions.
No, well, I got into other fight and thing. But it wasn't so dread with Granny take it on and thing. 'Cause it never reached where the principal office and thing, and is a sort of run around thing where she, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Plus she don't realize like she kinda make a mistake with taking me out of government school in the first place for some petty like that now. Right?
Yeah. So basically you were saying in a Farm 5 now, COVID came.
Yeah.
What happened in a COVID?
Well, I start to sing same time while COVID come. You understand? So I really get my exposure in the COVID time, You understand?
And what inspired you to start singing?
Well, I always used to like no little music and thing from a long time. But in the COVID, I had nothing to do. I, as a man, used to go my little poetry classes and things, so I just mixed the two with poetry and the music and just say, let me try a thing.
And what was your first try at music?
My first try was a song I sing for my mother. A kind of Mother's Day song.
How that one go?
That one used to go, you know, I love my mother bad. All of the struggles it rather hard. She take care of me and my little sister. She work hard. Yes, mama work hard. Yeah.
Now, you said mama, but when you spoke about school and you talked about granny. So what going on with granny? What going on with mama? To the point where now a granny can control you.
Oh, well. When I was living in Laramie, it's my mother I was living with. So, my grandmother now, she don't know that environment and thing is a bad environment.
Yeah.
So, it come like she kind of asked my mother for custody over me. And my mother wanted me to come out of the community to get a chance at a better life. So, I ended up moving out from Laramie, my mother, at the age of 10 and going my granny. You understand? And then spend about 5 years by granny, about 4 or 5 years, and then going back by my mother in Laramie.
Yeah. Now, you say you found music and it was COVID. You tried the mother song first. Where did music go for you?
Well, after the mother song, I end up coming and linking up with KJ Productions and is a boss and them. They're in South and all there too. And then we start to record music and thing and just drop music and it just start to get a buzz from there. Understand? From Instagram lives and thing and them kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and in them time, they're lockdown time. COVID lockdowns. And what was it like now for you get a break in music and you can't get to perform the songs, you can't get to go out as you would like?
Well, that you wait at Instagram live and thing for. If you can't go nowhere, go on a live and sing and get views and wait for the place to open back up. Yeah.
And now, at what point did you find that big song, The Fall in Love?
I didn't take too long to really find that song. Same time I hear the beat, I just threw that song on it one time because I hear a beat on YouTube. And the beat was a popcorn type beat. You understand? So, I listen to the beat and saying, how popcorn will come on this rhythm, man? And now I come up with that kind of flow and that vibes and thing, and then hear that beat from KJ and record it, and that's how that song come about. Yeah, I would say it's popcorn inspired. Yeah.
Now, when you drop that song, then now, what kind of reaction you got?
Aye. When that song dropped, that was the whole game changer for everything. That is when I started to get my full flow forward. Because before, mother songs and them was getting me the forward, but in the streets. You understand? But when I come with that girl song now, it start to get more forward in the streets, everywhere, everybody listening it. You understand?
Yeah. Now, you get the big song then now, place lockdown. At what point now the place open up back and you start to get to do shows and so on?
The place open back up about some months after.
So a couple months after the big song,
Yeah.
the place start to open up back and
But slowly but surely. So remember they had the kind of thing where you could keep little events, but now with too much people and thing and limited amount of people and thing.
so you were getting those kind of small bookings.
Yeah.
And what were those performances like? Because now you got your little break in COVID. So you became an artist during COVID also.
Yeah.
So you would have never gotten an opportunity to perform before that. So what was it like now? Them first stages there of performance.
But the thing about it and all too, I never really do no shows in Trinidad like that when that song came out. It come like when the place opened back up, that kind of way, I went straight to Bahamas.
Yeah, Bravo, talk to me about that trip there.
Yeah, straight to Bahamas.
What was that like? You got booked for one show to perform in Bahamas?
Yeah.
And what was that like now? Because place open up and immediately you get a big booking to fly overseas. What was that like?
It come like the transition from I get to Utah superstar that I would feel to me. You understand? From being in the ghetto with your father, your soldiers, just singing music and then boom, as the place start to open back up, you reach Bahamas with DJ Khaled all in them just go on. You understand? Yeah, and then when you go over there now, people treating you like it's this big thing and you tell yourself you know you're good enough, but you understand where I come in?
You never experienced them kind of stardom there before. So Bravo say you got booked for one show, but you ended up staying a month.
2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
How that happened?
Right? Every time you try to come back home, bookings from the first show. It's like people don't want we leave till they start to say like we turn Bahamian. Yeah.
Yeah. So every time you perform, you got a good response from the people.
Yeah.
And you were getting what kind of turnouts for the shows, like small nightclubs or
Nah,
bigger
the
venues?
first show I do was actually a Teflon concert. Like it wasn't like a booking, it was like a concert, like my concert. Like I was the face for the concert, you understand? So everybody basically come there to see me. It was like a big venue, real people, and the treating me like I is Chris Brown over there. You understand? When I coming off the stage and I done perform, it's because all the girls and them running me down, trying to think what pictures, who want to come back home with me. You understand? Bravo had to form a circle with police to barricade me from these girls. You understand? Yeah.
So you had your fun with those girls?
Oh God, you don't know how this go.
Fresh superstar.
Yeah.
Out of Trinidad. So how your parents reacted to that? Like how your family them reacted to you now becoming this big superstar? They are Bahamas for 2 months.
Well, I was always a kind of fella like I just always go for what I want regardless. So even if my family don't really approve or not, I still gonna handle my scene, you understand?
So they didn't approve?
No, well, the only problem them was having was school and the music. Remember them same time in was C-Second. Same time I get a booking to go Bahamas, I had C-Sec, which was CXC to finish secondary school. So it come like I had to make the choice here now. Is either I want the music or I want to finish school.
And you pick the music.
Yeah.
So there was that kind of like a rift there.
Yeah.
So even though them must see it, and I guess you were reaping in terms of you were getting the monies from these shows in Bahamas. So it never dawned on them like you're a superstar, or they were just hell-bent on you finishing school first.
Nah, well, as I tell you again, it come like my father was the man who had all the say in a kind of way. Even if the fighting him down and thing and telling him, well, thing, you had to go to school, he used to always break it down to me. Dog, at the end of the day, you had to know what is best for you. You understand? So he always used to tell me, I don't know what you're doing, and always support me in that way. Now, my mother, all of them used to support me too, but they don't know females is the go you have to finish your school and thing, and you understand, get education and thing. Yeah.
So after the Bahamas trip then now, what was it like now coming back home from being a superstar in Bahamas?
Well, the honest thing, when I come back home, it come like same people who was on the team and thing, kind of start to envy a kind of way now, because it come like it was a singing group called F1. You understand? And certain members, well, no, I don't say certain members, a certain member start to kind of envy now. That was my father, brother-in-law. You understand? And
Like what kind of vibes they start to get from him?
I hate that kind of vibes. Like he find like he should have go out there with me. You understand?
Instead of who?
Huh?
Like who you went with instead of him?
No, I went. It was me, Bravo, and my road manager, Trinidad alone. You understand? But he find like he should have go there with me, but he didn't even have a passport, so we wanted to go. You understand? So from there now, the jealousy kind of start now. Yeah, and he start to push our whole vibes and thing, and yeah.
So what happened? What happened after that?
Well, to be honest with you, he just was making bacchanal and thing, tiffin things from the team and thing, and certain cat vibes and thing, and then like a little while after that, my father come and pass away now. You understand?
What caused your father to pass away?
Gun violence. You understand? The same zone where all in we used to be is the same zone my father come and dead. So you could put 2 and 2 together and know what going on there.
So how did that impact you?
That had a big impact on me because it come like in the music now. My father was like my backbone now, you understand? Because for me to even link up with them producers and thing, that was his zone. The area where all in we link up, all in we come on his zone, and that's how we meet each other and build a studio on the block basically. You understand? And start to function and trying to uplift the vibes even though we on the block. So when he come and pass away now, it come like that just take away all my joy because come like that the man who gain you the strength, you understand? Who uplifting you even if you're down, he telling you dog, don't worry about your thing, we handle it thing, you understand? So when he come and pass away, it come like that kind of take a piece of me now. And that's why I wasn't really dropping no music and thing and wasn't really active because I was taking it on plenty, so my brain wasn't really processing properly now.
You even paranoid, like
maybe
somebody wanted to hurt you also.
His friend, you understand? His friend will cause everything. So all it come like is things on top of things on top of things will happen. My father dead, friend will put it up, friend envying you. There's all kind of different thing happen. So yeah. And remember I was a youth man and I still a youth man, but I was about 17 or something. 17, 18, somewhere around there.
And all of this kind of just fall upon you at once now. So it's like a whole burden upon you.
Yeah. And then I'm my little brothers and sisters and them too. So all that I was studying and all too now. Yeah.
So what were you doing in that down period when you stopped basically releasing music?
Hustling.
Kind of hustling. Street hustling. Yeah. So you never thought to yourself, you have this cash cow in music for get to?
If what?
Like music is basically a cash cow. Didn't you think to get back to the music?
Yeah.
Or it was just too corrupted for you?
I know I had to get back to the music, but remember I tell you, the vibes just was not there because remember it come like the studio and all too. When my father died, nobody would want to really go back up there and record no song and thing. That was, we didn't have to pay to record or nothing. You understand? So it come like everything just kind of fall apart and had to start from scratch. You think?
So how did you begin to pick up back the pieces now?
Right? Certain people that are just there for me. Like who was on the team before who was actually loyal. them stay riding it, man, thing, and always say, boy, we know what's going on and thing, but we here for you and thing, and we are grinding it out and thing, and so I just slowly but surely start back to write my little music and thing, and record in my room, in my soldier's room and thing, and yeah, and just build back up myself, but I was still doing shows and thing in between now, from the same fall in love now. Yeah, but I just wasn't really dropping. Yeah.
New music to keep the relevance. So in Trinidad, like how you say, you had a big concert in Bahamas. Zane, when you come back to Trinidad, did you get the same kind of treatment or love or respect for your music?
It come like only because I get more forward out there is the reason why people really lucky and trying to be associated with my thing now. I could have done seeing my potential and thing, but I didn't really feel like it was genuine. I been real with you. Understand? People over here like what other countries like.
I can never get crowned in my hometown, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not, I always tell people that like, it's not personal, it's not something you're supposed to take personal to you. You're supposed to just motivate you for work.
I never take it personal. I don't know how this goes same way too now. That's why I don't really fight it. Yeah.
So now you started picking up back the pieces now and start releasing music. How has people been receiving your new stuff?
Well, I recently just started to drop like consistently, and so far it's going good. You understand? Only really, I would say this year, I really start back to drop and thing, you know? Like consistently. Other than that, which was about 4 years ago, I wasn't really doing nothing. I wasn't dropping or nothing, no kind of music. In between, I would drop out one song, but that is still not enough to get back the relevance now. Yeah.
So what's your most popular song for this year?
Most popular song for this year? Why? I can't say yet because I read plenty songs that are feeling like go top the previous ones, to be honest with you.
So what have you released so far?
Well, I released a song called No Games. That is with a Sarani sample. And I released one called Immaculate. Yeah.
Them songs, they sound like positive songs.
Nah, that is gal song.
Which one?
The two.
The two of them again?
Yeah, and I looking to drop a gal.
Oh, gal song.
Yeah.
Gal song.
And I looking
to
so
you're sticking in that kind of lover boy type of vibe there.
I'm mixing it. Because I could sing anything, son. But I just trying to drop a summer EP before the rest of the summer done with gal song in it. And then just drop music. I just drop in music. Yeah.
So right now the new wave in the Trinidad movement is basically the numbers thing. How do you stay away from that?
Nah, I just stay away from that. In the earlies, I used to rap it and thing. But to me, I just find it not really making no sense now, son. So I just trying to really rebrand myself and start back my thing fresh way. I push in UF, which is unstoppable force. Son, they can't stop, you know, yeah.
And what is unstoppable force? Like, what does that consist of?
It just consists of, it come like, before, we used to call ourselves F1, right? Like, with the same one who I tell you, who come and envy. That come like, he was using F1 as all in we pushing he name, because F1 was phase 1. And that is he name, phases. You understand? So he come like all in we was just pushing he thing. So, he and all come and pass away and all too. And we start to call ourselves UF, which is something me and my dog Bruno come up with. Son, UF means they just can't stop, you know, no matter how hard they try, my father come and dead thing, the fight, we don't all out feeling like they can crash my career and make me stop the music. And they still can't stop me, even if I'm not singing, I'm still making money, I'm still out there, I'm still active. Yeah.
No, you're basically in that kind of lane the way 450 and Dexter Dapsin. You have a woman, like a personal woman.
Yeah.
So how you manage that with that kind of image there and the kind of music you put out?
I just feel like relationship and thing is not really for me, but I still try. At the end of the day, she had to know the code.
What is the code that she have to know? I don't understand.
No, she had to know certain things that come with the music. I wouldn't be on.
Certain things like what?
like girl wanting to give me the cunt. Son,
You
girls
taking girl content.
no mean taking the cunt. I telling them keep the cunt and money, but they go out pass it.
So you know, slip and slide and drop in a some cunt. No, remember, you know, as man, you know,
Yeah.
the road slippery out here for we, you know.
No, at the end.
More while them are like all in here, so now, them will map the floor with a kind of, you know, a kind of fabulous thing will make the floor slippery.
Yeah.
And we walk fast. We might slip and slide and a poke it there and we just drop it out. You know them way there?
Yeah, I know that kind of way.
Because when
too.
you're an artist, you're a target for females and basically you know with that kind of lover boy vibes there. You know the girl them probably
That would
crazy for
be
you.
that be the old me why dog why. But in this time, innit, I really trying to behave myself and focus now. Like. If I had ever end up single again, well, all hell can break loose, you understand? Come in and look for no more relationship or nothing. Yeah, but right now I just trying to pat down myself.
Try discipline, stay disciplined,
Yeah,
focus on the music.
Yeah,
So what can I expect from you going forward now?
right? You can just expect bare hits. Yeah, bare hits. Just look out for my name. That's all I can tell the people. Look out for my name.
Teflon.
Yeah. Just
So we
make
can-
way.
we
Give
can-
me space.
Where we can find you on the socials? What are your social handles? Social media handles?
You can find me on Instagram at Teflon_UF. YouTube is just Teflon. Everything else Teflon UF.
Yeah. Before we go, give one of them new song there where you feel like I go come take the place by storm. Like give a piece of that.
Party, we a party, cause we ups done that off. A party, we a party, come and miss you, my brother. A party, we a party. Why it's a real thing, why though? I don't even know which one to get.
My next one. More something for the ladies. Cause that more than being a year vein or your specialty. Like looking at that camera there and sing something for the ladies who love half Teflon.
Studying which one to get them, why though?
Them anyone, man.
The way you want me know it's genuine. So me have to take my time, you know the killer don't play. But you have a man so wear your wedding ring. Like you never listen what lady love I say. Tell me where you want you could get every inch. Cause your body clean smell like you just bathed. Me call it Christmas and me are the Grinch. Just if you for the night, no the singer not afraid. Yeah.
Stick to the girls, fam. Stick to the girls, fam. I feel like we have a superstar right here, so
Yeah.
you just need to focus on the right set of things.
Yeah.
Like, we feel like if you get like a structure around you, fam, you have all the ingredients for success, is it? Because
Yeah.
you would have seen success before, and it's not by coincidence, you know. It's by your talent got you there, and talent gonna bring you back there. You just need the proper structure
Right
around you, you
guidance
know,
too.
and guidance. Yeah, like so much of the youth them misguided in the music, you know. And if you have that little guiding and if you just shift the needle a little bit and put you on the right path, success there, that's a fair virgin.
Yeah.
Is it? So guidance on the journey, Teflon.
Energy.
Been a pleasure speaking with you. You have a positive energy. People remember for like, share, subscribe. Perspectives Podcast, the first episode in the South for today. Plenty more to come. So until next time, wow.
Hoy, and I said nobody now believe it. Well, if the me say I me I beat it. Me and the pastor, me not go preach it to how we all it down. Yeah, man, it's Dejure, and I mean giving you a different perspective on Perspectives Media. Easy.
Perspectives Media.